Hello there, welcome back to Carl and Debbie Trains. Today I've got a small review of these Accurascale Mineral Wagons. These are the 16-ton Mineral Wagons. These are in ICI livery. I'm going to get them out of the box, put them on the track, see what they're like. It's only going to be a short view. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I don't normally film opening up boxes because, you know, it's been done to death and I don't think it gives much value. But in this case, it's the first Accurascale box I've had the joy of opening for a wagon, and I thought, yeah, this is nice. Let's show this. So it had a plastic sleeve on it, which is really good. Box opens up, lid comes off. You got your documentation and a certificate. So that's really nice. The documentation. This is really good. So full description of what the mineral wagons are. You've got your exploded diagrams for each, and there's more information on the back as well. So that's really nice. You can tell. I've had a sneak peek of this already. So the next thing we've got accessory packs. I'll show you a close-up in a minute. Better than this one. So we've got NEM couplings and the wide rods that go on top if you don't want the covers. So next, we've got the sealed box, the plastic. That comes off quite nicely. And you've got the wagons individually wrapped as well. So, there we go. So, I'm going to have a look at the detail of this a bit closer up, and then we'll put them on the track. Okay, as you can see, these wagons are exquisite, showing the ICI livery and all of the kind of details that you normally associate with one of these kind of wagons. Whee. The tarpaulin is really nicely done. Strangely enough, this one has kind of got the weathered effect, but this one over here is just completely blank. Don't know why. It's just a bit strange to have that. The third one is weathered. So, not sure about that. So, I must say, I don't own these wagons. I'm only borrowing them from a dear friend of mine, Nick. So, looking at the front, or the back, you've got the little hooks. You've actually got spring buffers, which is incredible. Didn't expect that. Looking underneath, we've got the metal wheels that roll really well, and the brake shoes are actually level with the wheels themselves. There's nice detailing on all of the underneath bits, and so the tarpaulin is really well done, and same for the other side. Now, one thing you've got in the pack is a second set of NEM couplings. And these are just slightly larger than the existing ones. So if you get any trouble, you can extend it out. It's like 3mm. There's a little filler box you put in, and it just takes up that extra space. So it sticks out about 2 or 3mm at best. If you need it, you've got it. But you get a whole set of spare 6 NEM couplings, which is amazing. Okay, one of the next things I want to show you is how close the buffers are when these things go round. So this is a piece of first radius. So basically it's not going to get much tighter. If we zoom in, so this is the standard connections you get out the box, and you can see here these buffers are still well clear, so there's no kind of possibility of buffer lock or anything happening on first radius corners. So I'm a little bit surprised you've got the extension pockets in the box, should you need to make sure that they're further away. I can't see any reason why you'd need to do that. So if you know of something, please let me know. because I think this is fine. Okay, so I wanted to quickly show you what these wagons are like without that tarpaulin and the wireframe instead. You can't really tell against the white, but she's there. And it does look rather nice inside. So the tarpaulin is very tight when it's on the wagons. If you look in here, there's no catches or anything. It is just basically sitting on top of the wagon. So you'll find if you do want to take these off, you're going to have to use a lot of force, but there's no risk of you breaking anything, providing you take it off straight. I think if you twist it, you could break the sides or whatever, but there's no catches, clips or anything, so you are safe to just put it straight off and you should be fine. And then you've got the option of putting these rails in or not, and they just clip into little holes at the end here, and they don't look too bad without as well. I thought I'd quickly show you what it's like without the metal barring as well. You can see there's just a pinhole there, which is barely noticeable. So you don't even have to have the bars in if you don't wish. Okay, I want to show you what we've got in the extras because, well, there's a lot of them basically. So to start with, we've got these 6 NEM pockets, and remember, you already get NEM pockets on the wagons, but these are the slightly longer shafts on them, so you can extend them out from the wagon a little bit more should you need to. Then we've got these bars that you can fit instead of a tarpaulin if you wish, and then you've got these little pockets that kind of go on these extra shafts on the NEM pockets just to extend them out and make sure that they're safe. Then you've got 6 chain links should you wish to replace them, and you do have the hooks are already on here. You can just about see it now. There you go. These are the ones with the little triangles in the middle that you get on a lot of railways. I think they're called instanta couplings, and it's so you can change the spacing, which is incredibly fine detail. The camera's not even picking it up. So there we go. Outstanding. Accurascale have done a really fine job on this. From the detail to the extras, everything's fantastic so far. Okay, so I've got these Accurascale wagons down on the track, and I'm just going to show you a coupling up test. This is an Accurascale 37, so let's have a look. I think they've engaged. They do. Okay, so there you can see in all its glory this ICI 16-ton mineral wagon. So along the network you'll typically find these everywhere. I think at one point there were like 300,000 of these made. Only a small portion actually went to ICI. Before I finish, I've got another thing to show you as well. I've actually got a mainline, a Bachmann mainline, which was produced somewhere between 1977 and up to probably about 1980, and I want to show you that and give you a comparison. So let's pull out a little bit. So this is the Bachmann wagon. So the livery is spot on. That is like for like. I mean, it's moved around a little bit, but it is like for like, and there's no problems there. Obviously there's no tarpaulin on this, that's no problem. I believe there's extra details on the Accurascale one behind the tarpaulin on this hatch, so we just can't tell that at the moment. Looking underneath at this old mainline one, so it's got the large D's which are screwed in. I mean, it was that era, but the tension couplings have got a little spring on which helps. Wheels are plastic, which is quite surprising, and the brake rigging is in, but it's in the wrong place, you can't tell. So there's the brake rigging, but it's totally not in line with the wheels in this case, and that's how things used to be done. So there we are. It's obviously no sprung buffers on these, as we do on the Accurascales. So it is an improvement. Are you going to tell us it's going around your layout? Probably not. But these are superior wagons, and it's well worth getting some if you like the ICI. There is of course non-ICI liveries as well, so please have a look at Accurascale. Right, I'm sure you can tell I had no trouble with these wagons. If it's for livery you're after, then go for it. Accurascale do all the liveries. It's well worth checking it out before they run out. I had no trouble with them on the track, and the only thing I had was a tension coupling, failed to drop sometimes, but it's incredibly minor and it's not a real problem. They were okay through shunting operations, and that's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some more clips of going around the layout, and hopefully you enjoy. So please take care, and you'll see me again soon.